Good afternoon or morning, Art-Alchemy. I think you're seeing this on Saturday. So if it's good morning to you, good morning. But good afternoon for those of you that are late risers. Filming this a day before. I'm so excited, you guys. It is Happy Mail Day. One of the items I did buy, it's in here, but then she sent something extra. So we're gonna open it up. This is actually art. Hopefully you guys can see this. There we go. So let me raise this a little bit, because then my phone moves. Like, I think it's heavy, that's why it moves. I tighten up all the screws, but it just moves. Okay, that's better. So yes, I was saying in this first, oh my god, you guys, first we're gonna open this thing. This is, oh MG, I'm so excited. So this actually comes from intuitive something on YouTube. She actually, her name is Evie actually, but that's all I'm gonna say. She has commented on my videos like in the last month or so. So actually she remember when I get stuff, when I did the box from Faber-Castell, to try out and give you ideas, I said these markers are up for grabs. Well, she actually reached out, and it's for stuff that is free on my channel and I have to mail it to you. It's first come first serve. So she reached out and I was like, oh yeah, sure. And she was like, oh, let me send you a Happy Mail. And I was like, okay, fine. So I sent her the items and she sent me this beautiful box. I opened it already, but I'm so excited. It's so cool. I'm so deeply touched. I can't believe sometimes when I film these videos, I don't realize how much like not information, but how it comes through to you guys. I guess because I'm so passionate about how I started this channel and everything I do, and I try to help you guys out in every way I can and everything else. And so sometimes I don't realize how much you actually got to know me through me telling you my stories that is going on in my life and all this stuff. And I'm still amazed that when I get the Happy Mail, I'm just like, wow, it amazes me how like the amount of detail you all put. If you send me some Happy Mail, you know what I'm talking about, because I've literally have pointed that out on camera and off camera. But yeah, it it touches me deeply, because I'm still like in awe. My channel's still relatively small, but I feel like we're like a close family type. But anyway, so I opened it because I was like I was desperate to see. So I already know what's in here, so I kind of pre-packaged this for you all. So she put in a little cardstock, and I appreciate it. See how things are open. But when I opened it, I was like, oh my god, like I expected like the watercolor she told me about and these little things, and that was about it. She actually told me, Evie, I hope she's gonna watch this, but she actually, this is a little doll, like, and I was like a flower doll, and I was like, oh wow. I picked it up. Actually, I have it upside down. There it is. So it's like a little keychain. I do love keychains and stuff like that. And I was like, when I first saw it, it was like this. And I was like, oh, I'm like, it looks like a little Hawaiian thing. And then I went like that, and I was like, oh, the little feet is over here. And it's like a little sunflower. That's so funny. Sunflowers are my best flowers in oils. And yeah, and I'm about to start painting from Andrea. She lives in she's from New York, but she spent like 10 years in the Pacific Northwest in Washington State. And I think 2 years ago she relocated to South Dakota or North Dakota, one of the Dakotas. Anyway, but since then she planted some sunflowers, and this little thing, she has it in lavender, and I call them Andrea's sunflowers. So I'm gonna start painting those I can't wait to see how beautiful they're gonna look in oil. And I reached out to Evie, said, oh Evie, like I'm so happy, like your box was just amazing, like I'm still in shock. And she told me, she said, oh, the little doll, I made it myself. And I was like, oh my god, like I was like even more of a shock, right? Like this, it looks like a little Hawaiian. It's so cute. I've never seen such like it never occurred to me. But like I said, that's why you all are very unique and alchemists, right? So yeah, this was like the first thing. This was like a surprise in itself. So these are teas, and you know I love teas. Red clover, I've never had red clover, and like I'm like really loving. These are peppermint, but I love and I was just thinking, I was like, oh, I should steep some tea and put it in my, you know, let it cool down and put it in my fridge so I could drink while it's already hot here in the, and I was gonna say Pacific Northwest, but I don't live there anymore. Here in Southern California, it's super hot now. We're like literally like in summer. And like she sent this, it's so cute. I really love, yeah, I use this quite a bit, and you know, so it won't tear some of my papers, because I like working on loose paper, believe it or not so much on journals and all that stuff, which I make them. But and I think this was a bit of a surprise. She told me about it, but I somehow had forgotten about it. When I opened this, I was just like I said, oh my god, like I was so intrigued by this beautiful little doll flower keychain. And then I looked and I was like, what is this? And I was like, oh, that's right. She told me, I do believe they're vintage. They're watercolor pencil. I think she said they were like Christmas from back in the day, and if they are, if not, Evie, like put down on the comments what brand they are. But I think it's what you said. I don't remember. They're center, but they are vintage, so I do expect them to be very, very good, because a lot of the vintage products from back in the day was it was well made, because you wouldn't buy so much stuff as you do now. Like it was actually pretty well made and maintained. But I think that's what she said. She sent me some beautiful tags, which yeah, I want to use, because I think I want to do Christmas in July as well, as long as watercolor painting. So I'm gonna get started with stuff that every Christmas I've been saying, like I'm gonna do in November I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna do postcards and all this stuff, and I never get to do them, to finish them. I do some of them and I mail them out, and then I can't, like I get so caught in the moment that I don't. This thing is getting aggravated. Hold on. Okay, I think my camera stopped moving, so I'm just gonna, anyway. So yeah, and then I saw this beautiful thing. She sent me a note, which I read, but it's this is so beautiful, you guys. Look at that. And I don't know if she knew, but last spring, I bought one of these, and it bloomed inside my house. And I remember because I painted it. So when I saw this, and it's funny, I painted it, I think almost exact opposite, because I actually, mine bloomed all the way down. So I don't know if it seems like she actually painted it but hers I think is kind of small. But mine bloomed all the way down, and like it was these were super short. And I remember because I was like, my friend was telling me how to do the little bowl, but ended up going back. So once it bloomed, and I ended up tossing it out, like in my yard. So it didn't really bloom on there, so it just probably didn't work. But yeah, when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, I remember. But yeah, it's actual postcard, so yeah, it's really pretty. I'm gonna keep it, and I'm probably gonna put a little protector on it. I really like collecting other people's art as well. So yeah, really pretty. And I'm telling you, when I saw this, I was like immediately taken back. Like I said, I already took this out, but even the detail of these, I was like, oh my gosh, the little box. Like the detail, like, I guess it's true what my professor used to say, the devil is in the detail, but this is for good, because like I think all of you, like I said, all of you that send me Happy Mail are extremely detailed people. You tell me, oh, I'm gonna send this and that, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And then I opened it, it arrives, and it just like completely shocks me of how much extremely detail you all put into this art exchange or whatever. Also, Evie reached out before I send out my packet to her, and she asked me if I could sell her one of my small sets of like the what is it, the color, the pastel color, not the pastel, but the Neocolor 2s. I don't know why I was thinking about Neocolor 1s. Neocolor 2s, and I was like, yeah, sure. And I think I switched one out from the original, because from one of the pastels, because it was similar color, and the one from the pastels, just in case, Ivy, I guess you haven't figured it out, it was less used. I didn't really use them, but I remember when I did a few times, I wanted just to get the color out or something, so I just I kept going like that. But you could tell, like, on one side they're like practically new. And then last year, I think I rarely touched them. Last year it was a bad I just, for whatever reason, I when I started going back to work, I couldn't balance out my art and all this time, and my art time and everything else. So a lot of things I didn't touch after I swatched them, or after after winter, basically, until this year around. I tend to look at my stuff around the clock. So yeah, she also sent me these, so I could with magnets, see detail. She sent me some 4 watercolor tubes, which I'm like, wow. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, as I was saying, the Neocolor tubes. So I sold them to her. So in case if you ever see that I have doubles of something or whatnot, then let me know, like, in if you want me to, and I'll give, like, I actually just price it down, because I don't want to make a profit. If I have something and then it's extra, then I don't want to make a profit. Like, I just want to, you know, send them out wherever they need to go, and that's it. So she did send the money is in here. Yeah, I saw it, so it is in here, but I saw it earlier when I opened it, so I was a little bit concerned. But not that the post office has changed a lot. So this is she also sent my Mary Blue Green Blue. I do believe I do not have this color. So yeah, this is in a swatch and everything. She is extremely detailed, and I saw a little bit of her video when she sent me the video of she opening my box, and it was a lot way less than this, you know. But this is like I said, I just wanted to, I usually send a couple more things, like little things, but that day I was rushed and I wanted to get it to the post office for her, and so I did that. So I have the now I'm not gonna make this video too long. This is your Saturday video. I do have an art haul coming up from Blick, and a couple of things from Amazon. Two things from Amazon already reached me, but for some reason my order at Blick, it's sitting in the processing for 4 days. Today is the 5th day, and normally it should have arrived yesterday. I was expecting all this to arrive yesterday. None of them arrived to me until these two today. And Blick, they split my order, and because I wanted to get some oil sticks from a different brand that I have, so I could start doing oil painting. But like I said, yeah, and they were on clearance there. That's how I ended up making the order. I don't know why is the reason, but it could be the heat as well. I'm not sure. But this is cadmium red medium. I love the cadmium red medium. Cobalt teal. I love cobalt teal. Transparent pyro orange. I think that's the one that is fading from everybody, right? Quinacridone Magenta. Ooh, one of my faves. And this is the Dia Light Yellow. I don't think I have this one or this one. This is the neutral tint. I think at least 3 of these plus the Mary Blue, which I'm like the half pan, super happy about. She was concerned that it was gonna melt, but no, it's perfect. Thank goodness. So yeah, I'm gonna put these on another video in a little. If I don't have them, I'm gonna put them in a little pan and add them to my core. I have 2 little sets of core, and I really like them. So yeah, I do like core pink quite a bit. But if not, then I could use them straight from the tube. So I do. She was quite generous with this. I was like shocked. I think she told me she was gonna do it on a half pan, fill it in, but then was concerning because of the heat. So yeah, so this is what I got from her. Oh my god, bless her soul, Ivy. Like, this is more than enough, and this is great. Don't be surprised if I send you a Christmas present in July. So now we're gonna open this. This is what I got from Andrea. It is a piece of you'll see, of art. So I'm gonna open it off here because I do the address. I forgot to open it before I started this video. I was just so excited. My sister brought me Jack in the Box. She works there as well. So yeah, all right. You guys don't know this, but I just got interrupted. So okay. So I opened my envelope. This is what I got from what I bought from my Andrea. I don't know why I'm having a hard time talking. What I bought from my Andrea the other day. It was just an instinct. She said, oh, I have all these, and I never actually met her online. I mean, in person. It's all been online. She's a angel healer, and I joined her YouTube her Facebook. I met her on Facebook through mutual friends when I lived in Washington State, and then I left, and then I ended up she ended up befriending me right after I left. I did my undergraduate there in Washington State, the Pacific Northwest. Like I said, she lived there for 10 years, but she's not from there, and she moved. So I was just like, oh my gosh, I just feel like I did got an actual like print. This is her actual like it's a print of her actual handmade art, which is beautiful. I think the other one that I have for like about 6 years ago, it's actually made digitally, but this is actually it's her art made. I'm gonna ask her how she does it, because I want to do like a watercolor, like a reverse watercolor, where I have already done the backgrounds. I have already, but I want to like put it on Amazon so people could purchase it. It's for a reverse coloring. But so I bought this from her. She's like, it's, you know, $25, yada yada yada. So I said, okay. She's like, here's the link to my site. I bought it the next day because I forgot the evening where I showed her. And when she emailed me telling me she sent it, she also gave me a freebie. She gave me this, and that has never happened the last time. Actually, she did a contest like 2 Christmases ago, and I ended up winning her coloring book. It was only me and some other person that commented, and we both ended up getting the coloring book. But this from her actual work for print stuff that I purchased from her. She's never done that, so oh my god, I thought it was like a blessing. And it was coming the same day as Ivy's box. It was supposed to arrive yesterday, and they both didn't. They were at a post office somewhere, and today they both arrived at the same time. How cool is that, huh? Because probably Andrea kind of sensed that Ivy was she was angel herself. But yeah, this is so beautiful. And it was funny because I was looking at this one. And I decided, I was like, no, I'm just gonna go with, because I love the colorful and like everything about this, the little bunnies and everything. But I really do like this one. It's so pretty. Andrea has a really beautiful, I love this little rose. I just love it. But yeah, they're both beautiful. So anyway, this is what I got for both of these beautiful ladies. Thank you so much. Like I said, there will be a special video. I am making my art journals from, last week I already made, and they're sewed on all the folder. They're gonna be only one signature, but they're gonna be with my the sheets that I have gotten from well, anyway, you'll see everything, because I made some pouches as well, and yeah, everything came out so nicely. So I'm good. I will have 5 of those for sale for so I'm probably gonna do them between today, tomorrow, and Sunday, and do the video on Sunday, so it'll go live on Sunday. So expect a couple of videos from me coming up this week. It will be around $30 with shipping included already, and like I said, it will have a number of goodies. I'm only making 5, so yeah, if you want watercolor, handmade watercolor journal, do let me know, and well, you're gonna see it. Comment on the video for that. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys have a lovely Saturday, and I'll see you guys on another video. Bye bye.